Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be adding the interior of the train station. So let's get started. Okay, so we just worked on the train station pretty recently actually, and I'm going to put that video over into the top right corner of the screen for you. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you check it out. I finished the entirety of the platform, which is great. And if you want to check that out in detail, you can check out that video. I'm really happy with how this all turned out here. But my focus today is going to be on this section right here. And so as it is right now, the train station itself, it doesn't look like much, but that's what today's video is for. We're going to add in all of the tiles in here and then add in the chairs as well. And we're going to hopefully get some more work done in this area here. And so actually, before we get started on putting all of the tiles down, in the episode 4 of the train station rebuild, I showed you guys the digital file that I had created for this project here. And so again, if you have not seen that video, I highly recommend you check that out. That is really important to understanding my thought process on all of this. But I did create a custom tile design, which I will put a clip on the screen to show you guys of what my basis is of what I'm supposed to be doing essentially here. And so I planned it all out digitally, and then I had bought pieces also pretty recently from Bricks and Pieces. And so now I get to go in and put all those tiles down, and hopefully this will look really good. I've only seen it digitally. I have yet to see it in person. So hopefully this tile design turns out really good, but without further ado, let's get started on it. Okay, so I removed these two little sections of wall here. It's not really much of a wall, but it's the start of where the walls are eventually going to be. But I took them out temporarily just so I can kind of show you guys what exactly I'm working on here. And so this is pretty much the tile pattern here. It's a 1x2 sideways, and then a 1x2 up and down, and then another 1x2 sideways, and it just kind of continues that. I'm actually really happy with this. I quite like how this is starting to shape up here. And this whole middle section here, I'm leaving empty because there's a different tile pattern in the middle here, like I had shown you guys in that clip from the Lego Studio file. So I'm going to worry about that probably after the tan 1x2 tiles. Once that's done, I'll come back into the middle and work on all of that stuff. But I'm pretty happy with how this is starting to shape up here. I think this looks pretty good. I'm happy that I decided to go with this pattern here. And so that is pretty much it. I do still need to go in and add all of the 1x1s, but I did order those as well. I just need to grab those, and then that will be pretty much good to go. But I might just wait until the end to throw them all in all at once. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say about it, so I'm going to continue working on it. And hopefully it ends up looking really good. And then we could start work on the middle, and we will take it from there. Okay, so I'm actually almost done with all of the tiling. I just need to finish up those two small sections right there. But what I completely forgot about was actually adding in the waiting chairs for the train. So my plan was to have the one set of chairs like this on one side and then one on the other. And I completely forgot to add the plates in, so I had to go back in and rip out some of the tiles to do that. But now I have those in, so I can just put all the 1x1s around it, and that is all good to go. And then I have to do the same on the other side here, and then I can go ahead and add all the 1x1 tiles in, and then we can start working on the tiling pattern in the middle. All right, so the entire area is done now, and I added a couple of jumper plates in there as well. And unfortunately, I only had one 2x14 plate, so I can only effectively make one bench, but I could make a second one if I used a 2x12 and a 2x2. And originally, I thought it was just enough to have a guy sitting on the bench here and hopefully hold that together, but that didn't seem to be enough, so I added a 1x2 plate underneath there. And so now let me just remove these walls, actually, so you can get a better view. And then so this sits on like so. And the 1x2 plate is pretty much concealed, so that is not a problem. You're never going to see that because once this wall goes in, and then once this wall goes in, you'd have to look through the windows, and even then there's a massive shadow there. I can see it in person, but it seems like through the camera, at least it's kind of hard to see. So that's good. For now, I guess. so now I want to shift my attention to this center portion here, and I'm going to outline the entire thing with ingot tiles here in light bluish gray. So let me grab all of the light bluish gray ones that I have, and I will line this up, and then we can start working on the inside. All right, so I managed to put all of the tiles, or the ingot tiles, I mean, in, except for one. I was one short, so I have to find one more, hopefully before the end of the video, and if not, I will just put it in on my own time. But now I want to start working on the tile pattern here. I showed it before, earlier in the video, and so now I'm going to just go ahead and start putting it down. And that is pretty much it for the interior. I did also, in that part 4 of the rebuild video, I did also have like a little mini kiosk desk over here and like a staircase over here. But I'm going to just leave that out for now. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this back wall here and like the details on it, I mean. So I'm going to just kind of leave that for now. I know that out here, I'm thinking of maybe putting a couple ticket machines. I don't know if it's going to go in all 4 of these spots here or maybe just 2 or 1. I haven't decided yet. I also don't even have a design for that yet. So that's that for now. I'm going to just focus on the tiling for now, and then we can worry about that at a later date. I don't think that's going to, I don't think that's going to happen in today's video, just because that's a whole other process of designing a desk that I like, because in the digital file, I literally just put some 2x brick down and then put some tiles on top. So I wasn't loving that. It looked really plain when you compared it to the rest of the building here. So I want to actually do it right. And so I'm going to wait to save that for another video. But in the meantime, let's just worry about the tiles out front here, and we will get that done. All right, so I went ahead and I did this first one here, and I think this looks great, to be honest with you. I am extremely happy with this. I do just need to straighten out this one by one, though. But other than that, this looks really, really awesome. I'm super happy with that. And so I already started working on the second one here. So let me just go ahead and finish working on that one as well as the third one. And then I'm going to need to steal a couple of 2x2 tiles out front so I can add them in over here and also in between the second and third ones as well. But I'll get to that in a minute. I want to finish getting these patterns down. I did not look online beforehand, so if this looks like someone else's, I did not copy it. I just made this in digital, or in the digital designer, and I'm sure someone has made something similar, but I've never seen anyone use the triangle tiles with these new pieces. I don't have any. Actually, I do have one extra right here, so let me just grab that for you. I've never seen these be used in a mock before, if I can even get it off of the plate here. There we go. I've never seen anyone use these in a mock before, so this was pretty cool. I bought a decent handful of them for this project and also a few extras just to tinker with in the near future, because I think they're really cool and useful pieces, and I thought the dark tan was a nice touch in the middle. So now let me finish the other 2, and then we can see how it all looks together. All right, so I went ahead and I finished all of the patterns here, and I also did the 2x2 tiles in the middle as well. I ended up taking them from the hardware store instead of from out front here, and I'm extremely happy with this. I think this looks great. I'm super happy with it. Obviously, it's not totally done yet because it is missing the one ingot tile there, but that's not the end of the world. I'm sure I have one more in my collection somewhere. So I'm pretty happy with this entire situation here. Obviously, I want to add some details along the back here, but I think I'm going to save that for when I build that back wall, which will probably be in the next episode of this build series. I don't think it's going to be for a while, though, because I do need to order some pieces in dark tan, like the corner bricks, and also the windows and the doors that are in sand blue, and those are not best sellers, and so if I get them directly from Lego, it'll take about a month to ship. So that's something to keep in mind when placing your orders at Lego, or directly from Lego, I mean, because they do take a while, but you do get new pieces, and you know you're not getting scammed, and you get free shipping and all that fun stuff. So that is also the other side of the coin, I guess. But that is pretty much it for me. I'm just making sure everything is tacked down because I kept accidentally bumping into everything during this video here. But that's pretty much it. Again, I'm really happy with this. And so on that note, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what I did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. If you guys have any feedback for me on this tile design or any type of kiosk or booth or like desk at the back that you want to see, make sure to drop a comment down below. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.